Get ready to challenge what you thought you knew. Don't miss an episode of the truth within the Bible. Your journey to enlightenment starts now. Welcome back, my friends. Today we continue in Genesis, starting in chapter 42. In my last video, I only covered chapter 41 since it went so long. So let me give you the 60-second recap to catch you up. In chapter 41, Pharaoh dreams of 7 fat cows and 7 lean cows, then 7 healthy ears of corn and 7 withered ears. His wise men can't interpret the dreams. Joseph, summoned from prison, explains they foretell 7 years of plenty followed by 7 years of famine. Pharaoh appoints Joseph, age 30, to oversee Egypt, giving him authority to store grain during the plentiful years. Joseph marries Asenath, has 2 sons, Manasseh and Ephraim, and prepares Egypt for the famine, which begins after the years of abundance. Now that we are caught up, let's go. Genesis chapter 42, verse 1.
Now when Jacob saw that there was corn in Egypt, Jacob said unto his sons, Why do ye look one upon another?
Why are you just standing around looking at each other, starving to death? Why don't you do something? Verse 2.
And he said, Behold, I have heard that there is corn in Egypt. Get you down thither, and buy for us from thence, that we may live and not die.
We don't want to starve to death here. Verse 3.
And Joseph's 10 brethren went down to buy corn in Egypt.
Verse 4.
But Benjamin, Joseph's brother, Jacob sent not with his brethren, for he said, Lest peradventure mischief befall him.
Again. Why would there just be 10? Because Jacob is not going to let little Benjamin out of his sight. He's going to hang on to him. It broke his heart when Joseph's coat of many colors come in with blood all over it, and Jacob thought an animal had killed Joseph. Verse 5.
And the sons of Israel came to buy corn among those that came, for the famine was in the land of Canaan.
Verse 6.
And Joseph was the governor over the land, and he it was that sold to all the people of the land. And Joseph's brethren came, and bowed down themselves before him with their faces to the earth.
This was the dream that Joseph had when he was 17 years old. This dream being what made his brothers jealous enough to sell him into slavery and tell Jacob he died. Here is the dream coming true. Verse 7.
And Joseph saw his brethren, and he knew them, but made himself strange unto them, and spake roughly unto them. And he said unto them, Whence come ye? And they said, From the land of Canaan, to buy food.
Verse 8.
And Joseph knew his brethren, but they knew not him.
Verse 9.
And Joseph remembered the dreams which he dreamed of them, and said unto them, Ye are spies. To see the nakedness of the land ye are come.
He's got a right to shake them up a little bit. Verse 10.
And they said unto him, Nay, my lord, but to buy food are thy servants come.
Verse 11.
We are all one man's sons. We are true men. Thy servants are no spies.
Verse 12.
And he said unto them, Nay, but to see the nakedness of the land ye are come.
Verse 13.
And they said, Thy servants are 12 brethren, the sons of one man in the land of Canaan. And behold, the youngest is this day with our father, and one is not.
Verse 14.
And Joseph said unto them, That is it that I spake unto you, saying, Ye are spies.
Verse 15.
Hereby ye shall be proved. By the life of Pharaoh ye shall not go forth hence, except your youngest brother come hither.
Verse 16.
Send one of you, and let him fetch your brother, and ye shall be kept in prison, that your words may be proved, whether there be any truth in you, or else by the life of Pharaoh surely ye are spies.
Verse 17.
And he put them all together into ward 3 days.
He locked them up. Verse 18.
And Joseph said unto them the 3rd day, This do and live, for I fear God.
Because I love the Lord, I'm going to do this. Verse 19.
If ye be true men, let one of your brethren be bound in the house of your prison. Go ye, carry corn for the famine of your houses.
Verse 20.
But bring your youngest brother unto me, so shall your words be verified, and ye shall not die. And they did so.
Verse 21.
And they said one to another, We are verily guilty concerning our brother, in that we saw the anguish of his soul when he besought us, and we would not hear. Therefore is this distress come upon us.
There was more truth than they might have thought, because the one they sold and the one they threatened to kill, he's the big boss here. Verse 22.
And Reuben answered them, saying, Spake I not unto you, saying, Do not sin against the child, and ye would not hear? Therefore, behold, also his blood is required.
Remember, it was Reuben that saved his life by selling him rather than killing him. Verse 23.
And they knew not that Joseph understood them, for he spake unto them by an interpreter.
They spoke in the Hebrew tongue, and naturally Joseph could speak in the Egyptian tongue or the Hebrew tongue, and by using an interpreter to keep his identity hidden from his brothers, they didn't recognize the fact that he could understand every word they said. Verse 24.
And he turned himself about from them, and wept, and returned to them again, and communed with them, and took from them Simeon, and bound him before their eyes.
Verse 25.
Then Joseph commanded to fill their sacks with corn, and to restore every man's money into his sack, and to give them provision for the way. And thus did he unto them.
He put their money back in their sacks also. Verse 26.
And they laded their asses with the corn, and departed thence.
Verse 27.
And as one of them opened his sack to give his ass provender in the inn, he espied his money, for, behold, it was in his sack's mouth.
They just realized he didn't charge them. Verse 28.
And he said unto his brethren, My money is restored, and lo, it is even in my sack. And their heart failed them, and they were afraid, saying one to another, What is this that God hath done unto us?
It scared them. Verse 29.
And they came unto Jacob their father unto the land of Canaan, and told him all that befell unto them, saying,
Verse 30.
The man who is the Lord of the land spake roughly to us, and took us for spies of the country.
Verse 31.
And we said unto him, We are true men, we are no spies.
Verse 32.
We be 12 brethren, sons of our father. One is not, and the youngest is this day with our father in the land of Canaan.
Verse 33.
And the man, the Lord of the country, said unto us, Hereby shall I know that ye are true men. Leave one of your brethren here with me, and take food for the famine of your households, and be gone.
Verse 34.
And bring your youngest brother unto me. Then shall I know that ye are no spies, but that ye are true men. So will I deliver you your brother, and ye shall traffic in the land.
Recanting the story to their father, Jacob, that they were told they'll be free to trade and do whatever they want to there once Joseph sees the youngest brother and knows they're telling the truth. Joseph just wants to see his full-blood brother. Also, he is holding Simeon to see if they will sell him out like they did Joseph. Verse 35.
And it came to pass, as they emptied their sacks, that, behold, every man's bundle of money was in his sack. And when both they and their father saw the bundles of money, they were afraid.
Verse 36.
And Jacob their father said unto them, Me have ye bereaved of my children. Joseph is not, and Simeon is not, and ye will take Benjamin away. All these things are against me.
Verse 37.
And Reuben spake unto his father, saying, Slay my 2 sons, if I bring him not to thee. Deliver him into my hand, and I will bring him to thee again.
Reuben is going to give Jacob his own 2 sons if he doesn't bring Jacob's son back. Verse 38 to finish the chapter.
And he said, My son shall not go down with you, for his brother is dead, and he is left alone. If mischief befall him by the way in the which ye go, then shall ye bring down my gray hairs with sorrow to the grave.
It'll kill me, I can't handle it. It will take me straight to the grave if I lose Benjamin after having lost Joseph and now Simeon. Let's see Piantanue on in chapter 43, verse 1.
And the famine was sore in the land.
Verse 2.
And it came to pass, when they had eaten up the corn which they had brought out of Egypt, their father said unto them, Go again, buy us a little food.
Verse 3.
And Judah spake unto him, saying, the man did solemnly protest unto us, saying, Ye shall not see my face, except your brother be with you.
If they wanted more food, they needed to bring Benjamin. Verse 4.
If thou wilt send our brother with us, we will go down and buy thee food.
Verse 5.
But if thou wilt not send him, we will not go down. For the man said unto us, Ye shall not see my face, except your brother be with you.
Verse 6.
And Israel said, Wherefore dealt ye so ill with me, as to tell the man whether ye had yet a brother?
Why did you tell him there was 12 of you? Verse 7.
And they said, The man asked us straitly of our state, and of our kindred, saying, Is your father yet alive? Have ye another brother? And we told him according to the tenor of these words. Could we certainly know that he would say, Bring your brother down?
Verse 8.
And Judah said unto Israel his father, Send the lad with me, and we will arise and go, that we may live and not die, both we and thou, and also our little ones.
We're all going to starve to death. Verse 9.
I will be surety for him. Of my hand shalt thou require him. If I bring him not unto thee, and set him before thee, then let me bear the blame forever.
Verse 10.
For except we had lingered, surely now we had returned this second time.
We should have been back down there a long time ago. We've lingered and put this off. Remember poor old Simeon. He's still locked up down there. Verse 11.
And their father Israel said unto them, If it must be so now, do this. Take of the best fruits in the land in your vessels, and carry down the man a present, a little balm, and a little honey, spices and myrrh, nuts and almonds.
There was a drought on. They had hardly anything. And to wrap up a gift like this, that was quite a stretch for them. Verse 12.
And take double money in your hand, and the money that was brought again in the mouth of your sacks, carry it again in your hand. Peradventure it was an oversight.
Don't take any chances, do it right. Verse 13.
Take also your brother, and arise, go again unto the man.
So this time they are taking Benjamin. Verse 14.
And God Almighty give you mercy before the man, that he may send away your other brother, and Benjamin. If I be bereaved of my children, I am bereaved.
If it happens, then that's the way it's going to be. Verse 15.
And the men took that present, and they took double money in their hand, and Benjamin, and rose up, and went down to Egypt, and stood before Joseph.
Verse 16.
And when Joseph saw Benjamin with them, he said to the ruler of his house, Bring these men home, and slay, and make ready, for these men shall dine with me at noon.
Verse 17.
And the man did as Joseph bade, and the man brought the men into Joseph's house.
Verse 18.
And the men were afraid, because they were brought into Joseph's house. And they said, Because of the money that was returned in our sacks at the first time are we brought in, that he may seek occasion against us, and fall upon us, and take us for bondmen and our asses.
Taking them down to the big house, big lunch and big dinner. I mean, everything is, you would only do this for royalty. What's he going to do to us? They still don't know it's their own brother. Verse 19.
And they came near to the steward of Joseph's house, and they communed with him at the door of the house.
Verse 20.
And said, O sir, we came indeed down at the first time to buy food.
Verse 21.
And it came to pass, when we came to the inn, that we opened our sacks, and behold, every man's money was in the mouth of his sack, our money in full weight, and we have brought it again in our hand.
They are trying to talk their way out of being in trouble because they are afraid. Verse 22.
And other money have we brought down in our hands to buy food. We cannot tell who put our money in our sacks.
Verse 23.
And he said, Peace be to you, fear not. Your God and the God of your father hath given you treasure in your sacks. I had your money. And he brought Simeon out unto them.
Verse 24.
And the man brought the men into Joseph's house, and gave them water, and they washed their feet. And he gave their asses provender.
Fed their mules and gave them water to wash their feet. Verse 25.
And they made ready the present against Joseph came at noon, for they heard that they should eat bread there.
Verse 26.
And when Joseph came home, they brought him the present which was in their hand into the house, and bowed themselves to him to the earth.
Again, fulfilling the prophetic dream he had that caused all the ruckus in the first place. Verse 27.
And he asked them of their welfare, and said, Is your father well? The old man of whom ye spake, is he yet alive?
Verse 28.
And they answered, Thy servant our father is in good health, he is yet alive. And they bowed down their heads and made obeisance.
Again bowing to him. Twice in the dream, remember, they did this. Verse 29.
And he lifted up his eyes, and saw his brother Benjamin, his mother's son, and said, Is this your younger brother, of whom ye spake unto me? And he said, God be gracious unto thee, my son.
Talking to Benjamin. Verse 30.
And Joseph made haste, for his bowels did yearn upon his brother, and he sought where to weep. And he entered into his chamber, and wept there.
Verse 31.
And he washed his face, and went out, and refrained himself, and said, Set on bread.
He practices his self-control. But there he is with his other 11 brothers, which would be the heads of the tribes of Israel, the house of Israel, and the house of Judah, all here at one place. Verse 32.
And they set on for him by himself, and for them by themselves, and for the Egyptians, which did eat with him, by themselves, because the Egyptians might not eat bread with the Hebrews, for that is an abomination unto the Egyptians.
Verse 33.
And they sat before him, the firstborn according to his birthright, and the youngest according to his youth. And the men marveled one at another.
Verse 34 to finish the chapter.
And he took and sent messes unto them from before him. But Benjamin's mess was 5 times so much as any of theirs, and they drank, and were merry with him.
The term messes refers to portions of food served to the guests. Joseph sends portions from his own table to his brothers, but Benjamin, his younger brother, receives a portion 5 times larger than the others. Well, I hate to end it here, wondering what happened. But as I've said before, the mind can only absorb what the butt can endure. So on that note, we will have to wait until the next video to see what happens when we will continue the story starting in chapter 44. Until then, stay strong, my friends.